Attention!
Hi everyone, it's me, Sarah. I'm starting a blog series where every 2 to 4 weeks I will be updating you on how my life is going since I've moved to China. I have a couple of videos and pictures that I just wanted to either give some backstory or show friends and family, so please enjoy. Outside of my kids being totally adorable, they're all ranging from around the ages 2 to 6 because I teach mainly pre-K 3, pre-K 4, and kindergarten. Some of the things you're seeing are either my kids warming up in the morning, my welcome party, and then this guy works at the nearby restaurant, which has technically a C grade health inspection code, but you know, the food is great and I haven't died from it yet, so we're just going to keep going there. So I did join a gym, and I love that they do have spinning, and it's kind of a fun little variation on it because it's way more interactive than what I used to do at Crew. But immediately after I joined, I started feeling sick, so I had a coworker suggest that I soak my feet in ginger. I also drank some ginger honey water. I'm not really sure if it did anything, but you know, I humored her and I tried. I haven't done much shopping yet, but I did buy this new winter coat. I try to focus more on the food though. I have had a couple of street food options, the ones that look a little bit on the safer side. I'm not really sure what this meat is, but I'm guessing it's pork because most of everything in China is pork. And it was pretty good. Funny enough, the secret sauce was ketchup. I haven't gone out too much, but I did remind myself that absinthe is always an option, so get that going for me. And then we have Thanksgiving. I made it a point to try and get apple pie as dessert for my kids, but since no one knew how to make it, I had to kind of go into the kitchen myself and help the cooks and chef out with how to make it. We made sort of a variation, like an apple crumb pie, and we just kind of used whatever we could find. But it didn't turn out half bad. I'd like to say we did a pretty decent job with it, and it was so cute because my kids were so excited. I don't think they've ever had apple pie, and I mean, it doesn't really surprise me, but they finished their food so quickly just so that they could try this. And I mean, I thought it was tasty. Obviously, it's not like Publix apple pie by any means, but it was so satisfying just to be able to see how happy they were, and it really made my day. Just a little fun fact, to say apple pie in Chinese is pingguo pie, and this is a little clip and picture from our photo shoot. We went to a nearby park and took pictures together. And then was my oh so magical trip to Disney the weekend of Thanksgiving, just so that I wouldn't bum out and stay here by myself, and it was amazing. The park kind of seems a bit like a flipped Disney World, Magic Kingdom. So instead of going to Adventure Island on your left, it's towards the right. And I also did Christmas pictures here. This is where I had food. I had my lunch, and it was a really delicious noodle shop. It was a tea house, technically, I guess I should say, but they focused and primarily did noodles. My noodles were great. Prices are decent. You just have to be aware of the conversions. It's not too crazy. 6 renminbi to the dollar, so be aware. My family loves Disney, and obviously there's some bigger Disney nerds out there than I am, but our first stop is almost always to go on the pirate ride. So I made it a point to make that the first ride I went on once I got to Disney, and they actually have an entire section dedicated to pirates, and I loved it. So here's a little glimpse of that. I love the ride. It was absolutely incredible. The graphics and special effects, they killed it. The whole park, they did a really good job with modernizing everything, and the rides were super satisfying. I loved it, even though I couldn't understand it, which was the only downside. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I definitely spoil my dad the most because he is the biggest Disney fan I know. And I know that here at Shanghai Disney, they specialize in Chinese characters on Mickey caps. So I didn't want to get a transliterated version of my dad's name. I wanted it to literally say Dad on the back. And I had to actually go through a manager, but they got it done. I'm not the biggest fan of the parades. I think that they're nice, but more of a filler. I did get to see the floats as they went by as I changed location, and here's Mulan. She looks amazing, super fierce. and I thought it was really cool that she wasn't kind of dolled up in a dress, but she was still fierce as hell in that warrior outfit. Tron was absolutely insane. I loved it. It was so cool. I want to say it was kind of like a mixture of Space Mountain with a little bit of rock and roller coaster going on for it. I also did Peter Pan Classic, Winnie the Pooh, and the Snow White minecart ride. And here's a little bit of Peter Pan for you. I know it's dark, but as I said, family classic, gotta do it. Not being home for the holidays is really bizarre. You don't feel any magic in the air. Not pun at all, but it's just very different because of the fact that no one else here is celebrating anything, so it does feel lonely. Even listening to Christmas music seems so off. So it was really nice to be able to take a break and go to Disney and just kind of enjoy things that I like and that I know my family likes back home too. And it brought me a sense of closeness that I think I needed in this holiday time. As for where I'm headed next, I've already bought plane tickets to Hong Kong to visit my peer mentor, Jen. Going into the new year in Macau and Hong Kong, and I'm totally excited for it. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough storage on my phone to get any of the fireworks, but you can also enjoy these little clips that I had, and I didn't really have any stories for, but just of either me being goofy or my kids, and I just thought you guys would enjoy. So, thanks for worrying about me. I'm doing great, and I hope that you guys will keep me in your thoughts.
Did you like it?
Happy holidays.
Yeah. Gobble?
Gobble.
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 Yay.
Hello, I'm Tigger. For your safety, watch your step when you get on board. And stay seated. Put your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. And grown-ups, watch your adorable children.
This is a legitimate issue I have to deal with every now and again in my building. So I wanted to go down. And the entire elevator shakes in between the 15th and 14th floor, like it's about to drop, and then comes back and just keeps repeating the cycle over and over and over again, so that you feel like you're dying. So I have to go walk down the stairs now.